Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, you know I play with a lot of lead, right? But what if the weight was already built into the head guard? Stay tuned. Guys, as you know, or may not know already, but you will right now, Solinco has colored grommets, right? They got the blue, they got the green, they got the pink. But they now have weighted grommets. All right, so I got both the grommets here, the weighted and the non-weighted. Okay. So I'm gonna save myself a little bit of work here and see, I got the two head guards here. The regular non-weighted is one piece. The weighted one is two pieces. I'm just gonna weigh this first, just to save myself some work later if I don't need to do any, if I just need to just change the head guard. Okay, so that's 12 on the non-weighted. The weighted is 15. So there is a little weight difference in the rest of the grommet set too. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is cut the strings out, add the grommets on. But what I would like to show you is, since they're doing weighted grommets, they got weighted butt caps too. I'm gonna show you a before and after of one of my rackets here as to what the weight, balance, and swing weight is before all this modular customization, okay? So let's start with the weight. 326, all right? Let's check that balance real quick. 324, and then the final number. $324 is my swing weight. All right, so here are my numbers. I got an overgrip on that. That is confidential 16L52. That is a stencil, okay? So overgrip in stock form. White out before is what the B means, okay? And those are the numbers. I'm going to proceed in cutting this now. Changing the entire head guard and the grommets and seeing what happens, okay? Okay, we are in. That was actually a little stiffer. Like the grommet itself was a little stiffer. Not as like, I like it because it made it easier to put in, but normally it's a little more, you know, softer and bendable, but this was, yeah, harder. All right, so let's get it strung and then see what our numbers are afterwards, okay? Stay tuned. All right, all strung up. Check out the looks. More importantly, check out the feel. Ooh, interesting. It feels connected, you know? Probably feel good after I connect with the ball though. But let's take a look at some numbers. All right, we got 331. All right, let's check out balance here. Balancing off the table here. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, it's gonna bounce off the table here. Whoa. Bro, it's at 329 here. 329. check out the swing weight. $337. All right. In regular form, my racket, okay? We gained only 5 grams. We gained definitely some balance towards the head. Look at where we really gained is swing weight. So the weight is obviously concentrated in that head guard, and it causes the swing weight obviously to go up. I like this number. I can't wait to try it with this number. But I want to try one more quick thing because I know I may do this. And that's, now that Solinco has these modules and blister packs that you can buy with a 5 and a 10, I'm gonna just do what I normally do. Take a 10 and put it in the cap. So I'm gonna take this off, the stock one. That probably weighs 1 or 2 or maybe 3. Actually, what does this weigh? Let's look. What does that weigh? 4. Okay. 4. This is 10. I know I can count, right? Yes. Damn it. They made it a little tighter fit. All right, 10G on, throw it on the scale. 341, right? 341. Balance. Whoa, we are redirected now, aren't we? Okay. 319. 319. Whoa. We just took 10 off. The balance. 10 millimeters off the balance. Wow. Let's take a look at this. Let's see where we're at swing weight. $339. Yes. Loving these numbers, guys. Loving these numbers. Check it out. I like weight. I actually like that too. Definitely like that. It's not much more than that, but it balances out here. Let me tell you what I mean. So before I added the 10 grams here, obviously the weight was concentrated all the way out here. This felt like one solid kind of a sledgehammer piece, right? By adding the 10 here, I can feel weight in my hand that rebalances the head a little bit. That doesn't mean the weight is not there at all. It is definitely there, but there's more weight in my hand to counteract the weight that's within the rest of the racket. So that's why the balance point has changed, but the swing weight is still there. But it didn't go up more because we're counterbalancing it in the handle. So think of a dumbbell, you know, a dumbbell. I like the way this feels. This head now cuts through a little bit more and it's not hammer-like anymore. So guys, if you want to customize your whiteout, blackout without lead, just use what they have. Weighted grommets, weighted butt caps. It's that easy. And then you can choose your blue too. All right? Guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.